Wednesday afternoon baseball with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. This is Gary Thorne. We've got our starter warming up. Let's take a look. And as he gets going against these hitters, what's in store?
Well, pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound today, that's going to be a key as well against this outstanding lineup. He's going to have to execute his pitches to get the outs.
Yeah, right now we'll take a look at their lineup. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
But there's not a lot of catchers in the game of baseball today that you can put in the middle of your lineup, and he's going to be your biggest run producer. But Brian McCann is just that guy. Hits for power, hits for high average, just a special player to have on your team.
And so Brian McCann will lead off.
Right fielder, number 20.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Here it comes. And with 2 strikes on him now, Brian McCann will protect that zone.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, he struggles against the curveball with 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
The pitch. Strike 3 swung on by Brian McCann, and he is gone.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And a look at the D. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, outfielders are usually the wow factor guys, and Torrey Hunter has been the guy who has made the most wow plays I've ever seen as far as outfielders go. Any position he plays, center field, right field, he has the ability to go above the wall and rob someone of a home run and make that spectacular play.
Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Big breaking ball misses. 1-2. Fastball got him 2 down.
Even the best hitters can hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there. That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Speaker is up now. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's out number 3. Good defensive half inning there, no hits allowed. Starting pitcher getting ready. Here's a look. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point?
There are times where this lineup can be a challenge for pitchers. With the quality stuff this right-hander has, though, if he's on top of his game today, he should be able to get the job done for his manager.
In there, and this is going to be trouble. He's going to try and test him here. He's still going. And he'll stop at third with a triple.
Well, it's a great way to start this inning. No one out, leads off with a big triple. 90 feet away from scoring a run. Now, anything will score him. A ground out, a wild pitch, a pass ball, just about any way to score. He is going to get it done.
And their offensive lineup looks like this. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, you hear the term thrown around, he's a 5'2 player. Mike Trout just might be that guy. Great hitting skills. He has power. It's going to come along as he gets a little older, and his speed is off the charts.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Young sends the 0-1. 1-0 is a curve and a called strike.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Tried to get him to go after that cutter, but it's 1-2.
He throws the cut fastball up in the zone, trying to run it away from the hitter to get him to chase. He laid off, but it's dangerous throwing it up in the zone.
1-2 pitch coming. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. And he fouls another one off.
Well, still a pitcher's count right here, and this is when you step in the batter's box. You didn't want to get in this situation, but now you know it's a battle. You're going to have to really work to try to get on base. Fouling that pitch off will help.
And that's another foul ball. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
And a look at the D. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, a big part of playing the outfield is you better be fearless when it comes to running into the wall, because you're going to help your team immensely, and it's going to give great confidence to your pitcher. Nick Markakis is a guy who is fearless of running into a wall. He moves to his left as well as he moves to his right. He goes back on balls as good as anybody, and when you have no fear in the outfield, you are going to be a great player.
Only 1 out. Runner on at third. He sends this one in the air towards center. That's in there. Should score the runner.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And the cleanup man stands in. Now with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here.
Well, it's a nice job here, jumping out in front early. Getting that production really helps change the strategy of the game, changes the pitches and the at-bats.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike. Steve, when you talk about production getting going early, the bats are working, your pitcher also has more confidence.
And it really changes the approach of the manager, giving him the ability to be more aggressive on the bases.
The pitch, called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with a fastball right here. The numbers indicate he struggles with 2 strikes on that heater.
Here's the pitch. Slider, swung on and missed. 2 down.
Now we've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
Well, this one was running down and away, but even if he didn't swing at it, it might have still caught the corner.
Yeah, John, that pitch was pretty perfectly placed.
Nothing you can do about it.
Clark up now.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, for a ball that had that type of movement on it, that slider had surprising velocity, and the hitter just couldn't catch up. He swung late.
This is that fastball already 0-2. Line drive fouled off towards first. On the ground to third. Gardner throws to first. Side is retired. Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. The home team leads it 1-0. Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here. In there, their first baseman. Big swing, straightaway center. Warning track, Wall looking up. And they did exactly what they wanted to do with that big fly ball. They've evened it up.
Well, he looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
You get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs. Offense starting to gel right here now. Looks like they're getting some big hits. Let's see if they keep the pressure on and take the lead.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Steve, this kind of home run to tie a game, you get it late, everybody's standing, you were hoping for it. You kind of hope, I guess you're not hoping for it this early, but they got it.
Well, but they're showing they can match, swing for swing what the other team's doing, so it can make a big difference.
And it's 0-2, and Nick Markakis is going to have to cut that swing down here.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Fouled off by Gardner. And Nick Markakis swings right through that one, and he's going to be gone. That was strike 3.
Well, you can hang laundry on that one. 94 miles per hour, pretty good velocity, but that's pretty straight.
And Wagner's batting. This one has popped up to the left side out of play. Oh! Here's the pitch. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Number 7 man at the plate. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike two. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. Up now, the center fielder. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
And you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit twice already.
And that swung on and flied to right. That one's caught.
Number 26, John
Clark settles in. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. 2 down.
Well, he just got under this one to left field. They're able to make an easy catch.
So a chance here for Torrey Hunter. 2 down. Young with the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
Swing and a line into right center. That looks like a single. He's going to try to stretch it. Now heading to third base. He stops at third. A triple, 2 down. They've got a man just 90 feet away, though.
Well, the one thing you never want to do is make the last out at third base to end an inning. But he was able to get in there with that great speed just in time.
Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. On the way. Line towards third and foul. And Mike Trout comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3, and that sets him down. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And their catcher at the plate. He's going to start the third here. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And out number 1 as he steps on the base.
A good feeling first baseman can go a long way to helping a team win a championship. This guy is flashing some leather over there.
And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. Young makes contact, fouled off. Yeah, with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through. Here it comes. And Lyle Overbay goes down swinging.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it. His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
And a shot here for Brian McCann, 2 down. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Jeff Francoeur at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd. He swings and nails a liner. Out into right field. That'll be a single.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
In the box again, their left fielder. First time up, he didn't have much luck. Struck out swinging against Young.
He saw the changeup as the put-away pitch in his last at-bat. You got to believe he's got to be looking for it somewhere during this at-bat as well.
And the first pitch, a shot up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit. Over to second for 1. Number 3 slot up again here. Single home run in his last at bat. And the first pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Hot shot towards the hole. The opportunity for offense is right now.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And the first baseman in. Struck out swinging his last time up. One out with runners at first and second. Back up the middle. Makes its way through for a single. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, infield playing back in this situation. A well-hit ball just getting by him for a base hit.
Clark in the box. And he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Now, Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
Now the first pitch. Swung on, liner to right. 2 away. And he's got it. That'll keep the bases loaded.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
6 slot up at the plate again. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That should be a base hit. And the runner from second on his way home. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. And that makes 2 runs in. And he's aboard. And got there with a 2-run single. Now after 2 RBIs on that hit, we can see how the WPA graph is looking.
That's a pitch up in the zone, and he drives it for a couple runs driven in. That's what you have to do as a hitter.
That is a quality at-bat production with a 2 RBI drive.
Can't just rely on the long ball. You've got to lump those hits together and rally.
Two men on and 2 men out. Pitch on the way. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. That's caught. Side is retired. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. And starts him out here. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Number 12. In time to the out.
It's a nice throw by the shortstop, and the key to that is having good feet. When an infielder makes bad throws, it's not because of his arm, it's because of his feet.
Speaker up now. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Pound the strike zone. Strike 1 critical, and it's proving to play out in this one. He's retired 9 batters in this game when he's throwing a first pitch strike.
And here's the first one. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
What a great pitch right there by the pitcher. The hitter gets out there. He's thinking it's a fastball, and all of a sudden he sees that movement on that slider, and he hesitates.
Swung on, hit. Oh, look out. Number 30. Throw to first. Gets him in there at 2 down. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. Cleanup man in the box again. He homered back in inning number 2. He deals. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. And so Torrey Hunter leading it off. And he's already warmed up in this ball game. First time up, he notched a triple against Young.
Well, you know what? You go up to the plate again after getting a hit on a fastball, and you go up there saying to yourself, I'm going to look fastball and adjust to everything else just so you're ready when he gets it.
Here's the pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. 1 down.
Number 30.
And it's Mike Trout now, 1 away. Take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Well, this is what he wanted to do right here. He's retired 10 batters in this game, and he's done it when he's gone 0-1 in the count. I mean, it's efficient and it's productive.
Here's the first pitch. Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike.
Don't expect anything too fancy right here. They're going to go at him with fastballs because he struggles on it early in the count.
And that's a strike. Mike Trout now is going to have to take a don't get struck out defensive stance here.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. The pitch. And the curveball, it's in there. Struck him out. 2 down now.
Number 12.
You have to protect with 2 strikes. It doesn't matter what they throw. He gets the curveball there, down and in. You at least have to fight that pitch off.
It's Jeff Francoeur. He'll be at the plate with 2 down. Got a base hit his last time up. And here's the first one. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
But once you make the decision to swing, you have got to swing the bat. He waited a little too long. He wanted to swing a little earlier. His indecisiveness, though, caused him to swing late and miss it.
Liner towards the hole, and that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs.
Stepping up to the plate.
And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Nick Markakis now. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Well, guys, let's check out the numbers here on balls thrown outside that strike zone and see how he's been doing on the mound to get the batters to go after those pitches.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success. He's been doing that today.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. The dive and a spectacular play. Reaction time critical in this play if you're going to get it in the air.
You're not going to see many plays better than this one. The instant it leaves the bat, he reacts quickly and reaches out and makes the catch.
And Wagner's batting. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. 1-0. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. But when you're in the batter's box, it can create a lot of havoc for the...
Swung on and ripped towards second. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
Number 4, Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
And the number 7 batter in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled away. That's swung on and a liner here. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Well, Gary, you work behind in the count. You go 1-0. It gives the aggressiveness back to the hitter. And, you know, he's given up a couple hits in this game when he's fallen behind on that first pitch.
And the first pitch watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
The pitch. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1.
For some reason on the 1-1 count, he really likes to be aggressive. I'd have to try to work off the corners a little bit and see if I can't get it off the center of his bat.
A swing line to left center. And that gets the tying run on board. That'll bring up Lyle Overbay.
Well, if the object of your performance is to give up a lot of hits, just keep throwing them right down the middle like he did on that last pitch. I mean, he's just throwing it up on a platter for this guy.
Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0. Spins, checks him at second, and he dives back safely. Young makes contact, fouled off. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And he'll come in to score.
Stepping up to the plate.
Hey, Gary picks up an RBI, good piece of hitting, and giving himself a little bit of run support.
Two runners for Brian McCann. Not a lot of time left, not a lot of outs to work with. Focus here on every at-bat.
Well, down by a run here, Gary. The man on first base can run. I'm looking at
hit in the air to center field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. 2 hole to get things started next.
Up to the plate.
In the box again, their left fielder. 0 for 2 thus far. The first pitch. Ground ball to short. Number 47. In time for the out.
Second base. Number 2.
Up now, their second baseman. Last trip to the plate came away with a nice single off Young.
You got to believe he's going to be looking for the breaking ball again. He got a hit off of it last time. You got to believe he's looking for it again right here. The heater might be the way to go.
Here's the first pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. In time for the out.
Nice play at third. He understands that he's got a lot of time. Catch it, then come up throwing. Nice job.
And the first baseman in. He's a 6-year ball player. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses. 1-0. And he looks at a curveball then there. 1-1. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, John, one of the things I'm noticing checking out the inside edge data is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure it's because he wasn't feeling confident about it or he didn't have a good feel for it, or if he's saving it, but he needs to use it.
Inside for a ball. We're even at 2. And that swung on, hit straight back out of play. Two-two pitch. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. First pitch to him. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Number 31.
Speaker is the batter. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing location.
You know, John, I agree. I think that he's kept hitters off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
First pitch, a breaking ball, low, 1-0.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. On the way. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
He's fallen behind 3-0, and let me tell you something. He has to come back with a strike to get something going right here on this hitter.
Here we go, Indian.
Lined up the middle, and that is in there. The tying run is on base.
Now batting.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
Cleanup man in the box again. He homered back in inning number 2.
Now we got a bona fide base stealer at first base, the kind of guy that can steal second when everybody knows he might be going. They're going to have to keep him close.
The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One, a slider that misses, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he lays off that pitch. That's on the hands, 3-1.
Well, that pitch just took off right there. It exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Slider swung on and missed, 3-2. He takes off for second. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out the inning. Over to second, not in time. He'll be safe. He'll get just one.
Well, that's a big strikeout for the second out of the inning. It tied him up right there. Now the tying run stays at second base with 2 outs. They need a big base hit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air to left center. And that's out number 3. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Clark at the plate. Last time up, flew up. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. And here's an interesting analysis of the successful pitches we've seen him throw today. A look at the quality strikes he's thrown.
Well, he's getting strikes by keeping the ball down in the strike zone, and any hitter will tell you the
hit up the middle. So with nobody out, he's on board.
Number 41.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Now the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Pair of RBIs last time to the plate. He drove them in off Young.
You know, he's got to be telling himself right now, if I go to the four-seam fastball, I've got to locate it better than the last time when he got a hit against me.
Well, a single last time he came up to bat, plated a pair of runs, but here he'll need to drive it a little further if he wants to bring home that man standing.
Swung on, that is hit. It's scooped up. That's one. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten two right there.
Clark batting now. 0 for 2 thus far. He delivers. Big swing, sends this one on a long, high arc to right field. This one's off the wall. Fantastic chance here.
That's textbook base running right there. As he's approaching second base, he picks up the third base coach, gets the sign to keep on coming, and now they got runners at the corner.
And Torrey Hunter. He flew out his last time up. Two men on, one out. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second. Up with it. And there's one. And two. They got both of them that time. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next.
Now up to the plate.
And Wagner's batting. He'll lead off the 7th. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled off. Missed to the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game, you've got the lead, you want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he'll put that one away for out number 1.
Number 47.
Their shortstop in the box. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And starts him out here. Lined right at the second baseman. The catch is made, and that's out number 2.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play. Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
Fastball in there, 0-1.
With 2 outs here in the 7th inning, you need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to pitch the contact. Somebody's got to step up, make the play, get the out, and then get back in there and see if you can score some runs and add on to your lead.
0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, he just couldn't wait for that changeup to get in the strike zone. You can't try to chase it. You have to let it come to you.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Here's the pitch. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 1-2 pitch. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Changeup just about had him, but it's full now.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Baseball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. And leading it off is Mike Trout, with a called third strike in his last time up.
Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
Young sends the 0-1. And that's a strike. Mike Trout now is going to have to take a don't get struck out defensive stance here.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
And Mike Trout comes up empty with that swing, strike 3, and that sets him down.
But Gary, let's check out this changeup in K-Cam.
And he only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Boy, that's a tough at bat for the hitter who's got to walk away almost before he even got there. And it's Francoeur now. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That one's taken care of.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
In the box again, their left fielder. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And that one's put away to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Lyle Overbay lead it off. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And LaTroy Hawkins gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And you'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall.
Gary may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
Here's Brian McCann. This is a great opportunity here with a hit. The pitch. This one's grounded near third, foul. On the way. That runs that count to 0-2. LaTroy Hawkins, maybe a put away here.
A good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Oh my, is he wild right now? That could be trouble. Struck him out, and he's still going to make it down to first base.
I like Garrett able to capitalize on this mistake. The catcher's got to keep it in front, knock it down. Couldn't get the out. We'll see how it impacts the outcome of this game.
And now an extra out in this inning. No outs, and the corners are covered. And he's breaking for the plate. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Number 34 over to first for out number 1. And that's in. They're able to tie it up. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means. Speaker in the box now. We got to credit this lineup at an important part of the ball game. They've come back to tie this thing up. What a time to do it.
We just saw right there, Gary, is a guy getting it done in the clutch. That's a prime example of big-time hitting.
It's got to be a great ball game. We've sensed it coming, and now we've got ourselves back to a tie. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Oh, he's got it. On to first. That's out number 2. There's one you can put in the textbook. If you wanted to call a pitch to bunt, you'd probably ask for that pitch.
And that's why this is a team game. You have to handle the game situations. Outstanding baseball right there. Good bunt. Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. Has him out in front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
The guy's looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies. I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
He deals. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
In the box, their third baseman. Flew out last time. Runners at first and third with 2 away. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And that one's put away to retire the side. They score a run on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. Just made it halfway through the 8th. Just about time to go to the bottom half. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary. Here it comes. Slider just misses. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Liner between first and second. 1 away.
Well, he hit this one on the screws, but luckily the first baseman had him positioned properly and had the big old glove over there to get him out.
And the first baseman in. No luck for him last time. He struck out swinging against Young.
Well, he struck out on the slider last time. I got to believe he's going to see a healthy diet of sliders during this at-bat.
But 2 times he's gone down on strikes when he's offered that up. And if I'm him, I'm looking to swing at the first thing that isn't that pitch.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Here's the 1-1. This is high with that one for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Clark in the batter's box. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. Oh, he loses control of that one, and that got him.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. But one thing we do know, fastball can hurt.
Now there's center fielder at the plate.
Gary, the go-ahead run now on first base by virtue of getting beamed by that pitch we just saw.
And the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. And if you're the pitcher, Steve, in this situation, you've done major damage to your own game. Can you regroup?
Well, I think from the manager's perspective right now, you've got to watch this guy. Is he losing control or was it just one pitch?
Here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the line.
And Wagner's batting. He delivers. Curveball misses badly, 1-0.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
There's a swing and a liner. And he makes the catch, 1 down. And the number 7 batter in the box. Lined out in his last at bat. First pitch to him. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Here's the delivery. Here's one hit very well deep. That's 2 gone. Number 8 spot in the lineup. It's fouled away. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
The pitch. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Slider, 2-2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Latter third of the lineup coming up. Clark settling in. Not a bad outing. 1 for 3, stepping in against Young.
And we've seen that four-seamer hit by a couple of guys right now. You have to command it if they're going to throw it.
Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. That's foul. Back behind the plate. And he fouls off another one. Fastball was up high. Then it's 1-2. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And it's Torrey Hunter at the plate with 1 away. Here's a chance to take a look at how this pitcher has been doing in terms of getting hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
I like this performance. Not his best overall, but a very good job of what he's doing. Getting the hitters with 2 strikes on him to chase the ball out of the zone for the strikeouts.
At any time you've got great command and great stuff, and you're locating your pitches, you can throw it anywhere you want in the strike zone at any time. Unbelievably tough on the hitters.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 up the middle. And there we go, the winning run on base.
Well, that's 10 hits right now in this ball game for him. And you're going to have to wonder how much longer the manager's going to stick with this guy.
And their pitcher at the plate now.
This was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with 1 out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. And he holds him at first base. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
All pitchers love that. Those are short at-bats. You get it done in a hurry. So, Jeff Francoeur is batting. He's really looking to keep this going. There are, however, 2 down.
Well, a gapper could be a game-winning base hit here, so look for the outfield to play nothing over their head.
And that runner at first will be flying on contact. Line drive. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Bottom part of the order will get their chance offensively. And their pitcher at the plate now. He'll start things off here in inning number 10. Swings a little early that time. 0-1. brings that count to 0-2. LaTroy Hawkins, maybe a put away here. Fouled away.
Foul ball!
Here's the pitch. Curveball got him one away.
68 miles per hour in the arc of a slow pitch softball. Amazing. This one's right down the middle. He just swung and missed at it. Better check his bat for a hole. Now you can just feel the magnitude of this situation. The fans are on the edge of their seats as Brian McCann stands at the plate, Gary.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of these managers, Gary, they'd say, I want this pitcher on the mound, and the other would say, I want this hitter at the plate.
And he starts him out. Swing and lined up the middle. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
At the plate.
Well, the slider's a little bit easier to hit when that break is coming to you as a hitter as opposed to moving away from you. You just have to make sure you clear your hands. He does a good job right there to get a base hit.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. He's batting now late in this game, only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. And he is safe, just beating that throw.
He gets a real nice lead off right here and slides in to beat the throw.
With that great speed, you just can't let him get that far off base. Had no chance on that one. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one into the alleyway, should be extra bases. And it's up against the wall. And they bring him home and take the lead. Take a moment to check out how much that 2-bagger helps their cause. Here's the win expectancy graph.
Well, extra innings, you need somebody to step up and win it. That's a clutch at bat right there. Nothing like now putting pressure on the other team, daring them to come back in their bottom half of the inning.
Speaker at the plate. And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or two to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put-away run or runs. And another hit back-to-back.
At the plate.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Cleanup man in the box again. He homered back in inning number 2. Runners at first and third, one away. Now the first pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. The pick. Safe. He manages to squeak in there. That's a run. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there. You always want a cushion as you send your pitcher out to try to shut down the game. That hit delivers a run, and now it's a 2-run game. I think they have the margin they need to hold on to victory.
Here's the pitch. Swing, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 2 down here in the inning. And they'll try and hold the runners second and first. They stay.
Number 42.
And Wagner's batting. Lined out last time up. And starts him out here. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Well, the setup man right now is over the 30 pitch mark, and I tell you, these guys are used to having quick innings and basically only pitching 1 inning at a time. The more pitches he throws, the better chance the opposition has of hitting him.
And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. The 1-0 pitch. Inside with the fastball. 2-0.
Well, when you see where that pitch ended up and into the hitter, as a hitter, you have to think to yourself, all right, he has to be going down and away with this next one to try to get me to chase.
There's a smash towards the hole, and he's there to retire the side. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. In the box again, their left fielder. 0 for 4 in this one. Number 39 will be called on to pitch. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Called strike in the inner half. 0-1. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
He tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
And that is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit.
Well, this is what the game of baseball is all about, Gary.
Lined out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. The pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. 1 away.
At the plate, first base. Number 34.
And the first baseman in. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. One out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Now, Gary, the scouting reports say he does not like the curveball early in the count, so you have to expect he's going to see something.
He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's exactly where you want to throw that breaking ball. You started on the outside part of the plate and let it break away. That's what he did, and he got him reaching.
It misses at the shins, 1-2.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Change-up called strike 3. That's the second out.
Now, Gary, he delivers a change-up on this one. Every manager likes to have a guy like this coming off the bench, a guy with a little pop in his bat. If you need a big home run, he's the guy to go to.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Come on, Cleveland.
The 1-0 now. And that catches the outer half for a strike.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
He deals. 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. Number 47. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
They picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
Come to that point where we take a look back and say, who made a difference? Who's our player of the game?
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And, Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
So, for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.